I'm Chris Bloor from yourmarketingaudit.com, and if your coaching or consulting is awesome, but your marketing of it is dead, dying, or on life support, or if you want to start attracting more quality clients for your business than you ever thought possible, then please invest some quality time to watch this entire video, because I'm 100% certain that I can definitely help you, and I truly believe you'll love what you're about to see, hear and feel. Please be aware though that this is not a 3-minute quick fix video. However, as you invest the time to watch it, what you're going to see and hear are things that could change your business forever. And please pay very close attention to my next sentence. Just because you're a great business coach or consultant doesn't mean you're a great marketer. And before you watch any further, you should also be aware that what I have to offer might not be suitable for you. If you're the kind of coach or consultant whose idea of helping people is to do what one guy told me and sit and hold their hands while they go broke, or if coaching or consulting is simply a part-time hobby and not a serious business venture with you, if you cannot look me in the eye and tell me, Chris, I know deep down inside that I'm definitely meant to coach or consult others, and give me some pretty compelling reasons why, or if you're struggling financially and you're at the stage where you're wondering where your next meal is coming from, then please don't be offended, but this is definitely not for you. Because let's face it, the world is filled with coaches and consultants who just shouldn't be in the business. And the very last thing that I want to do is add to that number. Okay, now that we've that out of the way, let's stop and consider the specific reasons why marketing your coaching or consulting practice isn't working, and the blinding obvious solution to fix it fast. Now remember, we've just established and agreed that just because you're a great business coach or consultant doesn't mean that you're a great marketer. Let's face it, most people in business are actually pretty good at what they do. They just suck when it comes to effectively marketing what they do. In fact, tell me if you think this is true. When you're sat down with your clients, you can see the solutions to their problems very easily, right? In fact, I'll bet that sometimes you're sat there looking at them and you're thinking to yourself, how on earth can't you see this solution? It's so very obvious. All you need to do is, and then you show them the solution, because that's what you do. That's what they pay you for. That's what makes you the coach or consultant in the first place. That's why they hired you in the first place. Now, please stay with me, keep watching and listening and feeling, because I believe you're really going to enjoy the rest of this video. In fact, if your coaching or consulting advertising is not making you money right now, chances are that your ads, emails, website, sales letters, videos, lead generating reports, marketing positioning, and your current sales funnels are violating one or more of the must-follow rules of effective advertising. And so you have a problem. You're a coach or consultant, and your marketing just isn't converting people the way that it should be. And you know, for most people, that is exactly where they would remain, stuck, but not you, because you're smarter than that. You know that feeling all sad and sorry for yourself can't change a single thing. What you need is a solution to make your marketing work. So quit worrying, ditch any negative thoughts, and start thinking like the solutions-focused business coach or consultant that you are. Because ready or not, here comes your solution. A few years back, I created a 52-point marketing audit and started using it to attract more clients in my own coaching and consulting business. Almost immediately, it worked like magic. I saw $750,000 of sales with it, face-to-face, over the phone or on Skype, but predominantly over the phone and Skype. Anyway, a few months back, I was doing a consultation with a business coach, and it was quickly very obvious that she really knew her stuff when it came to coaching, but she didn't have a clue about marketing her coaching business. And it was very obvious that she felt really frazzled and frustrated to be in that predicament. And then suddenly, I thought about my marketing audit, and I realized all she was missing was an effective system for attracting and converting new clients for her business. And then I had another almighty flash of the blinding obvious as I realized that just about every other business coach or consultant that I've ever met was in exactly the same boat. I rushed into my business partner's office once I got off the call with her, and I could barely contain my excitement as I told him, we have the solution that tens of thousands of business coaches and consultants worldwide desperately need. Of course, I was talking about my 52-point marketing audit. And so Vince, my business partner, and I put our thinking caps on, and we decided to create the ultimate done-for-you A to Z lead generation and sales funnel package that any business owner or consultant could possibly wish for. The first thing I did was to create an advisory board made up of the self-same experts that I personally turn to in my own business. People that have been responsible for literally billions of dollars in combined sales. And I invited them to add their own unique insights to my audit. A few questions vanished completely, and collectively they added a heap more questions to make the audit even more effective. The result was a powerful diagnostic marketing audit with 101 questions purposefully designed to identify the specific areas in a business that they need to focus on in regards to marketing and managing their business. Remember, I have personally sold over $750,000 using just this one tool, but now we've added to it and improved it beyond measure. But enough about me. Let's take a closer look at what you can do with it. I designed the audit to be incredibly easy, lots of fun, simple, and above all, user-friendly. Let's look at how it works. You simply walk people through the questions, and at certain points in the audit you share a few stories to illustrate various points. And don't worry, even the stories and verbal illustrations will be provided for you. Let's look at why it works. The process is focused upon simply identifying specific things the business owner should be doing in his or her business. The average business owner ends up with about 70 to 80 areas in the 101 points that they should be doing something about. Now, these are things, and this is so important, that you and they have both identified and agreed upon these points. And it's a very simple process. There is no high pressure sales pitch involved whatsoever. And here's the thing. In the process of walking them through the audit, you end up looking like an absolute genius, because nobody they've ever encountered before has ever given them such clarity as to where their business is right now and specifically what they need to do to take it from where it is to where they want it to be. You get back to the business owner then a few days later, or even the next day if you're fast on your feet, with a simple proposal that outlines an immediate 5 to 7 solutions that you can start to help them implement in their business. Now, I just told you, didn't I, that they'll have about 70 to 80 things that they should be working on. So why do we only go back to them with 5 to 7 points? Well, it's actually very simple. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Do you see, when you go to a business owner and you say, look, you've got about 70 or 80 things that we agreed together in the audit that your business should be working on. And what I've done is chosen the top 5 or 7 that I believe will help you start to increase your sales, your cash flow, and your profits. These are foundational things from our time together that will really start to grow your business into the kind of business that serves your life rather than the other way round. When you take that approach, people don't feel overwhelmed. On the other hand, if you go back to a business owner and you say, look, here are 30 or 40 or 70 things that we need to start moving on straight away. Whoa! People will just throw their hands up in the air and they'll give up. It will be too much for them. A little bit like trying to force feed a baby a T-bone steak. It just will never work. They'll feel overwhelmed and they will end the relationship with you then and there. But when you go back with 5 to 7 points, and especially when you show your prospect how these 5 to 7 points, once implemented, can start to bring quantum leaps forward in their business, that's an attractive figure, and it's an easy number that they can actually get their head around. Okay, we're almost done. So what's next? I know that you're seriously interested. It's obvious. You wouldn't have stayed with me this far if you weren't. So here's what to do next. Simply click on the button below this video, pop your details in the short form on the next page, and I'll get back to you to arrange a time for you and I to have a quick chat on Skype. And I assure you, you'll receive absolutely no high pressure sales techniques from me whatsoever. I hate them as much as you do, and so I'll never use them. I'll simply answer your questions and I'll show you the marketing audit package, and we can see together if this is a match for you. So go ahead, do it now whilst it's fresh on your mind. Click on that little orange Tell Me More button below this video and I'll be speaking to you shortly. This is Chris Bloor from yourmarketingaudit.com, and I want to say thank you for watching this video today, and I look forward to speaking to you shortly.